Hi, so what brings you in today? Okay, so, hair growth and scalp check. Okay, well, your hair looks really long. So, oh, you want to grow it even longer. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. I just laid eyes on you and kind of just put my fingers through your hair. So it's going to give me a few minutes to kind of analyze your hair and your scalp, but kind of looking at it from only a few seconds. Your hair from afar looks pretty healthy. I do see kind of split ends, and it's a little bit thin on the ends of your hair, so we can definitely talk about a trim maybe this time or next time. Looking at your scalp, just briefly looking at it from this angle, I don't see any flakes right now, but I will definitely get in there and inspect your scalp. Your hair is very long, but you want to grow it even longer, which is perfectly fine. So we can talk about hair growth and how to grow your hair, and then how to maintain your hair growth. So we can have that conversation as well. And then anything else that comes up, we can discuss that too, okay? Okay, perfect. So just relax. Just take some deep breaths. I turned on my fire, turned on the fireplace, so enjoy the crackling of the fire, and let's get into this hair session. All right, so I'm gonna put my gloves on and kind of do a very kind of thorough inspection of your scalp, and then we will talk about ways to kind of maintain your hair currently, the length of your hair, and then how to grow. So I'm going to explain everything that I'm doing. So I have this paper, and I'm just going to run it along your scalp just to see how oily your scalp is. See if we pick up any oils. Okay. So I have a couple questions while I'm doing this. When did you start your hair growth journey? What year? Right, have you always had long hair, or have you had mainly short hair? Okay, always had long hair, okay. Have you always had kind of medium length, like shoulder length, kind of mid-back length hair? And then, okay. And then why did you want to grow it longer? Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so I'm going to actually take out this braid, okay? So what do you do? What is like your routine, like your wash day routine? Shampoo, okay, what kind of shampoo? Okay, do you use any other shampoos? And then what do you do after you wash with shampoo? Yeah, conditioner, okay. And do you rinse that conditioner out, or do you leave it in? Okay. And then what do you do after you rinse out your conditioner? Okay, so you're not deep conditioning? Okay, well, we can talk about that. I would definitely recommend you deep condition and then you use heat when you deep condition. I have a lot of moisturizing deep conditioners that I can recommend, that I personally love and I personally use, and then I share it with others. And then, yeah, you want to use heat every time you deep condition. And then what do you do after you deep condition? You rinse it out? Okay, good. And then what do you do after that? You style your hair? Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. All right, so after looking at, after putting this paper against your scalp, your hair's not that oily, meaning that you have dry hair. So I have dry hair as well. It's not a problem. So your hair doesn't like really get oily or greasy, but you have to put oils and greases in your hair. We're gonna start the scalp inspection. So I'm gonna take these tools and I'm just gonna scrape against your scalp ever so gently and just pull and pick up any dandruff that I see. Luckily enough, I don't see a whole lot of dandruff, which is a good thing. Yeah, how often do you wash your hair? Okay, once a week, good. Sometimes twice, yeah, twice a week. Okay, that's perfectly fine. When did you wash your hair this week? Okay, on Tuesday, okay. Do you usually wash your hair on Tuesday? Okay. Yeah, so far so good from what I've seen right now. Your scalp is very healthy. You know, I see dandruff here and there, and I do see some flakes, but overall, like, I don't see a whole, like, severe dandruff. Washing your hair once a week or twice a week is really good. I would keep that up. When's the longest you went without washing your hair? Oh, a month. Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit of time. Do you usually, like, do you get protective styles like braids or locks or anything like that? Yeah, braids. Okay, how long do you keep your braids in? Okay, not too bad. Oh, your scalp is usually tender after the braids, yeah. And you have product buildup. Yeah, usually when you keep a protective style in, you really want to make sure that you're washing your hair, especially your scalp. So when you do get, you know, you can get that product buildup off of your scalp. All right, so now I'm just gonna take this comb and then I loosened a lot or some of the dandruff, so I'm just gonna comb it through like so. Get it out of there. I like to use wooden brushes on the hair because I don't want to break off the hair, and I find that these brushes are very gentle on the hair as well as the scalp. I'm going to spray. This is eucalyptus mint, so I'm going to spray this in the air. Just breathe in and breathe out. Now breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Just to bring a more calming vibe to this session, I'm just going to spritz your hair with a little bit of water. It's a little tangly after Yeah, this is just water, okay. So use this comb actually just to kind of get some of the knots out. Okay. So do you use anything on your scalp during the week, or do you use any products on your scalp? Okay, yeah. So I would recommend using a apple cider vinegar and water mix, specifically on your scalp, to help kind of dissolve the buildup that has occurred throughout the week. And then I would start I would like section the hair into 4 and then spray the apple cider vinegar mix on the scalp, strictly on the scalp, mainly on the scalp, and then I would work in the apple cider vinegar mix like this. And because it will help with dissolving all of the buildup, and it cleans your scalp. Now it smells really bad, but it definitely will clean the scalp. It definitely will clean the scalp, dissolve all the buildup, and relieve the itching. It's also very good with hair growth. I use an apple cider vinegar rinse once a week. Like every time I wash my hair, it's kind of like if you ever heard of the term a pre-poo, before you shampoo, you want to kind of use a pre-poo or a pre-shampoo product. And I use an apple cider vinegar rinse before I shampoo my hair. Some people use like oil or like a hot oil treatment, but I use apple cider vinegar, and I strictly just spray it on my scalp, and it has worked wonders. And I've been using an apple cider vinegar rinse now for almost like 5 years. Well, I would say 4 or 5. So I would try that to help with hair growth, as well as helping with your scalp, relieving some of the itch. And so we're not going to do an apple cider vinegar rinse today, but we can do it next time. So now I'm going to go in and just gently comb your hair. Okay, so now let's talk about your hair is already beautiful and it's very long, but you want it even longer, which is totally fine and wonderful. So let's talk about a new hair washing routine. So I always recommend that one washes their hair with either a clarifying shampoo or a moisturizing shampoo, or both. So you can, after massaging your scalp with the apple cider vinegar rinse, you can go in with your first shampoo, and that can be like a clarifying shampoo to really get all of the products out of your hair, to really cleanse your hair. And then once you've completed that, you want to go into use a moisturizing shampoo, which puts the moisture back into your hair and it makes it soft again. All right, there's lots of products on the market. I will give you a list of those when you leave, okay? So from there, you're gonna use a rinse out conditioner to put even more moisture back in your hair that makes your hair really soft. So you wanna use kind of like the corresponding or the same kind of brand, of conditioner. Like you're gonna use the shampoo and then the matching conditioner. You can do that, and you're just gonna leave that in for a couple minutes. You wanna make sure all your hair is coated with the conditioner. I'm gonna put oil on your scalp, okay? So once you have your rinse out conditioner, then you're gonna rinse it all out, and then that's kind of it for that part. Then you're going to kind of towel dry your hair, and then you're going to put your deep conditioner on. Now, I love good moisturizing, thick, really creamy deep conditioners, but you can use whatever conditioner you would like. Okay, so I just used some oil. And then you want to sit under the dryer. I'm just going to massage your scalp. You want to sit under the dryer for at least 30 minutes. And make sure you have time to sit under the dryer. You don't want to rush this process because you want to make sure that the heat is penetrating every hair strand. And so you want to sit in there at least 30 minutes. I know some people who have sat under the dryer for at least an hour. Like, you can if you want. I only can do 30 minutes. But I would not sit under the dryer any less than 30 minutes. So, you know, it's kind of up to you what you would like to do, but I recommend, you know, putting heat on your hair for at least 30 minutes. So once you have completed that, you're going to go into, you know, styling. So however you style. If you use heat, make sure you use a heat protectant. If you wear your hair natural, or if you do wash and goes, make sure that you put in a leave-in conditioner, and then kind of go into your styling. I personally don't enjoy, or I don't recommend, or I'm not a fan of kind of oiling the scalp. I feel like you can oil your strands, like during the week. You know, I'm putting on oil on your scalp right now because I'm giving you a massage. But like, oil every day, I feel like kind of, you know, it causes buildup on the hair, on the scalp, and which could cause dandruff. And okay, now I'm going to go back in with this comb. Could cause dandruff and things like that, and an itchy scalp. So I would mainly put oil on your hair strands, and try to avoid putting oil on your scalp. Okay. And then, so that's the routine that I would recommend, and then try to just to kind of keep up with it and stick with it, and be very consistent, because consistency is really the key. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take this massager and just massage the scalp. And here's where I will be quiet. Okay. So that's how I would continue. That's what I would do if you want to continue to like maintain and really grow your hair. Even longer than it is, because it's super long now. So, you know, after looking at your scalp and kind of doing this scalp inspection, I feel like, you know, your hair is really healthy. It's beautiful. It is on the dry side, so I'm going to give you some products to put moisture back into it. But we're going to go on to our second step, which is washing the hair. I'm just going to pin your hair back like this. We're trying to put some of it in a clip. Okay, some of it's in the clip. All right, this should be fine. All right, so we're gonna head to the wash bowl, and we're gonna wash your hair. Okay.